yourself something funky.
Welcome back. So last week I had a little holiday. It was good. But now it's time to get back into the vlog, and well, let's not waste any time. Let's just jump in. Last episode I spun the wheel and it landed on board game. So let's go over now what I need to do this week to get that project done by the end of the year. Last time the board game was selected, I started building the board. I wasn't happy with it, but I got the general layout done. So this week we're going to finish the board. The other thing I want to do is make the dice. It's a little bit ambitious because I also have to do my design work, as well as there's one other thing that's distracted me a lot this week, which I'll tell you about in a sec. Now, I'm not too precious about the board because it is just for me. The dice I'm not too precious about because it is just for me. But even though I am gonna just try and rush through them this week, it's still a bit ambitious to try and get them both finished. So if I don't, I'm not gonna be disappointed. But if you're not biting off more than you can chew and chewing like crazy, then you're not really making the most of life sometimes. As to work, that takes priority as always. And the other thing is just a distraction that I've literally tried to ignore this year. Every year, I'll tell you what it is. Every year there's curbside pickup, and I love curbside pickup. It's the best time of the year. It's better than Christmas. It's better than Easter. It's not as good as my birthday. And I tell you why. Because my birthday is really cool. It's about me. I get cake. People call me. Nah, I'm joking. It's because one man's trash is really Rick Kneen's tools to build cool stuff. There are 3 reasons why curbside pickup is the best. First of all, everything's free. Secondly, there's so much good stuff you can build from. And the third reason is everybody's throwing stuff out. Like all their stuff that they've been keeping. It's only twice a year, so that means twice a year everyone's throwing out everything that I want. Every house, everything, all the time, lots of stuff. I love it. Here, have a look at how much stuff there is. Every corner in front of every house, there's just so much stuff everywhere all the time, everything free stuff. Anyway, so apart from that being a distraction, well, hang on a sec, I'll show you what I got. Look at all this cool stuff I got. I got a squash racket. I got this is tape. These are the little screwdrivers for watches. Look at this. It's a medical tube. I got this piece of plastic and this net thing, a level, 2 briefcases, this curtain from the 90s, sandpaper, string, kid toy, window. Listen guys, let me level with you. I know I make a lot of racket every time I'm screwing around with you, but just in case I wasn't transparent enough for you, I've got a few ideas down the pipeline with all this stuff that I'm going to put into the medical grade, and that I'm going to put into the vlog. So everything here I've already got a design in mind that I'm going to build. I don't just go pick up random stuff, I pick up stuff that inspires me. Or I have an idea for a long time and I see something that I could use it for. Except for the screwdriver watches, except for the string, I just saw string and who doesn't want string? But everything that I have here, I already have a design in mind for, and you're going to see all of it. Just don't tell my wife I brought all this stuff home. Lena, I'm sorry I brought this stuff home, I'll hide it from you. I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry at all. It's free stuff. Okay, I need to clean up all this mess now, and then let's jump straight into my actual work, the design project, and you know what? Cut to this. This is design work. Design work. Not finished yet, but we'll come back to it later. I want to get started on the dice. I've got these 2 little dice here. I mean, they actually kind of look like the dice I drew on the rad wheel. Rad wheel. I mean, the wheel is rad, but I'm just thinking of the German word for wheel, which I want to say is rad, but I don't want to embarrass myself if I'm wrong. Yep. Rad wheel. Even though they do look like the dice off the rad wheel, that's just what it's called now. But even though they actually look like the ones on the wheel, I've changed my mind. I don't want to have red dice anymore. I want to have black dice. Actually, I don't know if I want to have black dice. Maybe I want red dice. No, I want to have black dice. Actually, I want to have wooden dice. Actually, no, I want to have black dice. I don't think I should tamper with dice and sand them down and change their shape or anything like that, because I might change the balance of them. But I'm gonna do it anyway. So yeah, we're gonna go sand these down and repaint them with the new symbols needed for my board game on them. Well, one of them needs to be a dice, so I'm just gonna, I mean, it's already ready. I mean, I don't need to change it, but you know, I'm gonna do it anyway. Now, as some of you might have already guessed, if I'm gonna go work in the shed, that means I need to get dressed into my scrubs. Well, I guess they're just dice. It's really overkill. I don't really need them for the dice. So normal clothes will do. Alright, let's get straight into it. You know what? It's a lovely afternoon. Let's work outside. This is the most important tool I'm going to use today.
Yourself something funky.
Okay, so the dice are now drying. Once they are dry, tomorrow morning we can finish them off. Then they're done. I've got my work done, so it's just the board now. And with the board, I'm just going to take off from where I left off in episode 6. I did a basic layout with the mountain in the middle and the 4 kingdoms, or their colors anyway. I didn't like what I had, but I can just work it out on the fly, and yeah, just jump in. It doesn't need to be anything special. It just needs to be obviously, you know, the ocean, the desert, with the volcano and the bush. I'm not too stressed about getting this perfect. I really just want to make sure I get it done this week. That's probably my main priority. If it's perfect, that's great. If it's not, that's... Oh no, the dice just blew over. Anyway, let's get to the board game. Guys, we're nearly there. The board is nearly finished. It's this close to being there. It's not perfect, but the next time that the rad wheel selects board game or the dice, then I'll finish it, and that's it. The board's done. And check it out. The dice are finished. Got the symbols. So that's good. I've got dice now. Board's nearly there. The next part of the board game is the actual cards themselves, and that's probably going to be the biggest part of the whole project, but we'll get to that next time the rad wheel selects board game. It was a good week. I'm going to put this week down to a win. I think we got some good stuff done. Now, I did say I was going to spin the rad wheel at the end of the episode, so you know what it is for the next episode. Well, I don't like that anymore. I'm going back. We'll spin the wheel at the start of the episode. I find it better. It's better. Deal with it. Guys, if you like my vlogs, you know what? I don't want to say any of that stuff. Have a good week. Everywhere, all the time, everything, free stuff.